All right, boys and girls, we're going to be picking a 2,200 pound pumpkin today. Let's take a look at some stuff we're going to need. We got a ladder, we got a 2,200 pound pumpkin, we got a gantry, frame, crane, A-frame, whatever you want to call it. We're going to lift that in place with the tractor and the forks. We're going to set that over the pumpkin, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hook up. We have a chain hoist down here. We have this lifting ring. You'll see that a little better when it's set up on there. And what we'll do is we'll hoist that pumpkin up into the air. And once it's in the air, we will take this trailer, we'll back this trailer underneath it. We got a really heavy duty pallet, and we'll set that pumpkin right on the pallet. And anyway, we'll film this. We'll just set up a tripod here. I'll wear a microphone and I'll talk all sorts of funny stuff while I'm working. All right, guys, rock and roll. We're gonna pick the pumpkin. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing the whole time, and so you can just follow along. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do here is get my little gnome friend out of the way, and I still got the scale here. You guys can't see the big readout that you're seeing on the live stream. And if it looks like I'm walking around like my back hurts really bad, it's because it does. So scale is reading, let me take a couple things off. There's a couple clamps on here that they've been on here all year, but let's take them off, because we'll kind of get a weight here and remember that. So at the beginning of the year, I kind of determined a number to subtract from the scale. Unless I calibrate it, unless I calibrate the scale right when I put the pumpkin on, there's always going to be some weight on the scale, and you can't zero the scale, because if you lose power, it'll lose that zero. Now my other scale has a battery backup, which you could kind of do with that, but if you lost power and then your battery died, you'd lose that weight. So anyway, at least specifically on this scale, I just keep a number to subtract. Anyway, the number chosen was 100 pounds. In all reality, it only needed to be 40. And the reason I chose that was last year I had some scale drift, which can happen. And so like when I got to the end of the year, my pumpkin weighed less than I thought it did, which isn't cool, right? You know, I'm gonna unplug this cord. That's a fan. I don't really need any more. I'm gonna leave the scale hooked up here. Broke this fine, but that don't matter. We are done for the year. Just gonna put some slack in this cord here. Just gonna move this scale, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this gantry frame in and pick the pumpkin. So anyway, I just need to be able to drive by it for right now. Anyway, scale's reading 2342 point something. We'll say 2342, so minus 100 pounds is 2242. That's with our 100 pound subtraction. Now, when we lift this pumpkin off the scale, if it says more than 100 pounds, that's not good. That means we weigh less than we think it did. If it weighs anything less than 100 pounds, that's good. We added more pounds than we thought we did. But what I'll do is I'll probably lift the pumpkin off the ground, and I might zero it. I might not. I might just throw a check weight on it and see it, because it'll read negative. If it's read negative, we can take the weight, and then whatever it weighs, subtract them, and that should be close enough. I'll probably just stand on it and make sure the weight's good. Okay, so that's looking good. Now what we got to do is we got to put this gantry in. So all I'm doing right now is I'm going to kind of size it up, and should work out pretty decent, because I left a really wide area. I always leave a big area around my pumpkins so I can get in there and work and inspect them and whatnot. People grow vines all around them, but if you got a big enough area, certainly no need for that. I think I'm going to pull pull this fence post out, which I got a fan on. I'm just gonna throw the fan for now so we can work around the pumpkin. Eventually I'll need to cut the vine. I'm gonna wait on that. Just kind of get some of this stuff out of the way so I don't run over it with a truck or whatever. Okay, so really now I think we can lift this gantry into place. So normally I'll have someone spot me for this, but that won't happen. Doing it all myself today. So we should be good. What I'll do is I'll get it kind of in position, and I'm gonna wanna, I need the pumpkin in there centered left to right, but I also need the pumpkin centered in there front to back. So if this tractor's too loud, I'll just play some music for you while I'm getting this in position. That thing's gonna be there. There's a board right where the scale is. We might have to move it by hand a little bit. I'll get it up as far as I can here. I really needed to go in about another foot further, but I just wasn't going to be able to. Well, you know, that's lining up real. If I move over to miss this board, I'm going to hit this other one. So I think we'll just push it. I'm not too bad left to right. Could be better though too. But front to back, I definitely need to go in. You can probably see on the camera that it's, yeah, we need go in another like 2 feet. Just have to push it. Hopefully I can. Like I said, I'm a little sore right now. Oh, amazingly, that is going pretty good. Okay. I don't know how that pushed so easy. Normally that's just a terrible, miserable thing. Come on, girl. There we go. There we go. That might not be too bad. All right, I gotta remember not to swear because that's more editing I gotta do. We're a family-friendly pumpkin channel. Oh my, that's pretty decent. I might, yeah. I like that. I think I like that. I might even go back a little bit. I'm a little off left to right, but that's not the end of the world. You know what? I'm really not. That's pretty dang good. That's like a professional did it. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Hell yeah. All right, right on. Now, let's grab a blanket here. So I need to get some stuff hooked up, and I don't need to scratch the pumpkin if I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna take a pen with me. Grabbing this blanket here, I'm gonna write the weight on my hand here. So another thing too that's kind of crazy, and people never think of this, but because why would you unless you do things that I do, but you don't because you're not me. Is this vine on the pumpkin, which you probably can't see in the video. It actually pushes up on the pumpkin and takes weight off it. So it is possible when I cut it that the weight will go up, but I'm gonna write the weight right now. We're gonna go 2342. I might write another weight down, but I'm just gonna put this blanket on here. I gotta hook up some chain and stuff. And then when I lift it, there'll be some chain and stuff too going on. Might grab another one if I need it. I probably won't leave the blanket on when I lift it. I don't like to do that. I'm not worried about scratching the pumpkin so much because to me it just makes the pumpkin slipperier when you put a blanket on it. Of course, where are those at? You know, can't find. Here, I got a blanket I got a quilt my mom made me back in the day. We'll just grab this. I don't know if we'll need it. We'll just leave it to the side. Thanks, Mom. Putting your quilt to good use. Okay. Let's maybe get the scale out. Oh, fudge. Fudge. That's gonna be not fun. The whole lifting a pumpkin thing is not that big of a deal, but the whole sliding a 300-pound scale out from underneath it while you're waiting to put the trailer in by yourself with a bad back, not really that cool. But I will do it. What I will do is I will take the scale and I'll pull it that way out of the way. I'll just reef on it. I'll just grab that sucker. I'll just crank on it. I don't care. I'll just pull it hard. So I got all my lifting stuff in this wheelbarrow because I didn't want to carry it. Just smart. Pull need to get the ladder up. We got to get the lifting point on the gantry over the center of the pumpkin. Then we'll get the chain fall on there. Chain fall, chain hoist, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a winch. You call it a winch, I guess, but it's not a winch. Chain hoist, chain fall is what I call it. Throw this brick over here. Alrighty then. Now there's plenty of good lifting rings out there. You know, I feel bad I didn't make my own, but I really like the lifting ring I got because it's very purpose built for me. It's the lowest profile one. The height of the lifting ring is like 8 inches, or not, it's not even 8 inches. It's like 3 inches, okay? Well, as you can see here, I'm lifting my pumpkin and then I'm gonna put it on a trailer, okay? Well, I gotta lift the pumpkin so high. Now, if my lifting ring is a foot tall, guess what? That's a foot higher. I gotta lift the pumpkin. I still gotta lift it the same height, but since the ring is a foot taller, I need my gantry frame to be a foot taller. Well, my gantry frame goes taller, but then my tractor can't lift it. So this works out perfect. It keeps it all low profile. And of course, this ain't gonna, no, that'll work, I think. Try and not fall off of here. All right, let's slide this over. Kind of, maybe. Now what I should have done is I should have lined myself up in the bottom. See where I needed the center at. And probably before I put the tarp on it. Let's pull this off again. All right, let's see where, take a look at our lifting ring here, our lifting point. And you know what? That's pretty centered. It's really hard to tell. I think I might go right just a little bit. But if it's not centered, it's not all that big a deal. What it'll do is when the pumpkin picks up, it'll swing left or right. So if you're within reason, it will be just fine. If you are way off, guess what? Pumpkin will really swing. So, okay, so now what we gotta do, this is the hard part, is I gotta put my chain fall on here. And it's really heavy. And no one's here to hand it to me. No one here is strong enough to hand it to me. My wife is around. I told her I would grab her if I need her. But I don't know that she could physically lift that. So let's cover this up. Let's put Mom's special blanket on there. A little windy today. A little windy. Oh, no, knew I was gonna do that. Try and slide off there, weren't you? Huh? Weren't you? Slippery slope. All right. Stay up there. Okay, here's the ring. If you're watching, see how low profile that ring is. Davis lifting ring, king ring. I don't know if he still makes them. Probably does. He gave me a good deal. Any ring would probably do, but because that one's low profile, that one made a lot of sense for me. Otherwise, I know Jeff Thiel makes some. I think Cindy Tolbeck makes some. I don't really care who you get your lifting ring from. But I do love this style. And I've proven it to 2,520 pounds, so. And I know that it wouldn't be a problem. All right, let's try and straighten the chain out before I lift that big old sucker up there. So I bought this gantry frame down by Milwaukee, and there was 2 of them for sale, and I forget the price. I think it was like $800. And anyway, whatever, $800. They sell the same gantries at that time. The same gantry, same brand. I think you could get from Northern Tool, which you're probably familiar with. You get the same gantries from Northern Tool for like $1,700. So they were it was half price. So I went down there, and the guy that was selling them, he wasn't there. He goes, "Hey, my buddy's there. It was an industrial area. You just hook up with him." Well, anyway, there's no difference in the gantries, but this one had this hoist on it. And the guy said, "Which one do you want?" I said, "I want that one." And just thinking, you know, maybe I get the hoist with it. Maybe he'll say you don't get the hoist, but whatever. And he said, "No problem." And I gave him the money, and the guy helped me load it up. And this is a Harrington 2-ton hoist, which I looked this up. Harrington is a really good hoist here, chain fall. And I mean, it's really about a $400 hoist. Now, could you get a 2-ton hoist cheaper? Absolutely. You can get China, Harbor Freight, but this is like an industrial type chain hoist. Oh, and this is gonna be a bear, because right, that's hooking on there. That's cute. Let's see here. I need to get this ladder closer. So let's do that. Let's get the ladder a little closer. Thinking in the past I've even stood on the pumpkin for this part. Wonder if I go like that. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work. Got the Riley come visiting me. He's making sure I'm doing a good job. Aren't you, buddy? All right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, heavy. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to swear on the YouTubes. Oh, come on, baby. Ah, damn. That is heavy. That is heavy. If I can get these chains on the pumpkin, that'll help. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Let's make sure I don't fall off the ladder. Son of a gun. Probably need my right hand. Might actually be easier if I hook it. Got the ladder. Whew. I gotta take this thing off. All right, I got that on. There, that's like the hard part. Thanks, honey. Ah, it's heavy. I think normally I just stand on the pumpkin.
I don't remember, but is that closest to the pumpkin? That's a problem.
Normally I just stand on the pumpkin. So let's just leave this out of the way. Okay. Do you want to go to my truck and the ropes in the back? Mm-hmm. The bottom rope? What's that?
One rope?
Yeah. You'll know it when you see it. Jeepers. I'm so weak lately. I was doing a bunch of other stuff. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the big chain. The little one, I think I can get to if I wrap the little one like that, that usually works. Okay. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Okay, let's take well, if I put this chain right on here, that'll be okay for that. I'll take this off. Might just fold the like I said, I don't really like lifting with blankets on it, but I just want that chain on the top. I might just put a little, fold this up into a square and put it on the top. Still got my mic in. Okay, she's bringing the rope and extra to make sure she brought the right thing. All right, let's put this on top. Let's put that like that. Okay. Kind of get these straps going around here. Just the left one.
Oh, I would rather make one trip than two.
No, I know. Yeah, that's just, those are just straps. This is the rope. Thanks. All right, so all we're doing now is I'm just raising this up and then I'll thread the rope in the bottom. So I think I'll keep my tag end kind of over here. We'll thread like halfway the one way and halfway the other way. Try and make these straps so they're all, try and make them so they're not twisted. Okay, leave that there. Keep threading the rope. So funny, I'm not trying to step on the vine, even though I'm literally gonna cut it in like a minute.
Supposed to have it.
All right. Does that get it through? Oh, that's good. Okay. There's like nothing over on this side. So I'm just trying to get my straps lined up. It seems like I got a big gap on this side and they're all on that other side there. Just try and space them. So I believe I got 8 straps, and that's good. 6 on a bigger one is, I want this one over more, but that's not wanting to play too nice. That should be all right though. Keep moving that one a little bit, and then I'll move that one. Well, kind of is what it is. I was hoping for the loop to be through this one, but it might not be. Now, one thing, I don't know that makes, one thing I think people think makes a big deal is they want to buy adjustable straps with their pumpkins. And I haven't figured that one out yet, because if you go to a weigh off, they don't adjust any straps. And guess what? It picks the pumpkins up just fine. It sets them down just fine. All sorts of odd shaped pumpkins. It all works just fine. So I don't do the same thing at my house either, because even if the pumpkin's odd shaped, it seems to be just fine. Like, can you tell by looking at it that, oh, I'm gonna adjust this strap and yada yada yada, that's gonna be better? I used adjustable straps once, and all I ever did, I think, was make it worse. So no adjustable straps, you don't need them. No weigh off that I know of adjusts any straps. So why would you do it at your house? I don't know. I think we're pretty good there. Now, the key to lifting a pumpkin and having it pick right up and not fall out is tightening this rope really good in combination with having a really good rope. So that's my initial one. That was pretty tight though. So I'm just gonna look around, make sure it's not loose anywhere. Like that spot's a little loose. So basically 180 degrees from where you tighten it is gonna be the hardest spot for it to get tight, because it'll pull itself in. See, I got like 4 inches of slack out of it right there. Then we'll retighten it, because it digs in before it gets there and gets tight. And anyway, yeah, ramble on, but you need a good rope and you need to have it tight. Now, don't worry about scratching your pumpkin, because if it falls, it ain't gonna be no good. I can tell it's a pretty good pumpkin because this is a 30-foot rope and I don't have a lot left. Probably, no, I'll double her back. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So now, one thing I want to do is I want to check the scale, and I want to cut the stem and see if it give me any free weight, because sometimes the stem pushes up on the pumpkin. So let's see what we got for weight. $25.6 to 25.9. Alright, we're gonna cut her. Cut this one right. Yeah, probably right there. And cut that one there. Looks pretty healthy, that's good. Alright, hands off the scale. And we got, oh yeah, we added 4 or 5 pounds. We're at 29. We were at 25.6, now we're at 30.4. So, just as I suspected, there was 5 pounds of pressure pushing up on there. Alright, Now we'll lift the pumpkin. So my lovely wife is going to watch and make sure pumpkin doesn't fall. Now what I should do, yeah, like right now would be good. It says about 1800. I've took a bunch of tension off it. I should take a picture of the scale, and then I'll send that to my friends and say, hey, I guess my scale was off. I don't think I got really good weight on it. It might not take it too because it doesn't like to take pictures of digital. It's fine. All right, we got about 1,000 pounds of tension on it. Everything's looking pretty good. Make sure I still cut the right vine. No, just kidding. That should be good. Nothing's slipping. Oop, wrong way. And we still must be touching. All right. Getting pretty free. Not too high up. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Hopefully we're still touching somewhere. I go up a little higher. All right, we should be pretty free there. She's twisting on me. Oh, that's better. We did still have some weight on there. Oh, we still might be touching a little, just every once in a while. Yeah, it looks like everything's good. It looks like there's some like sand on it, which I didn't put any sand on it. It's just warty on the bottom, but it all looks solid, so that's really cool.
No mouse nest.
No mouse nest, nothing. Another thing is you look at the scale bottom, and if there's water in a spot, then you know, like, uh-oh, I don't see that, so. Yeah. All right, so we're not touching, and we are 96.5 pounds. So I've been subtracting 100, so we got a 4-pound bonus, so I'm gonna step on this scale here once. Did it go up about 250?
It's 348.
What?
348.
348, okay. So yeah, yep, okay. I'll pick it up a little higher. Don't need it spinning really. Well, I don't care. So I'm gonna look under here a little more. Yeah, it's just got like this.
Something try to go under there and do something?
No, it's just like how the skin's kind of rough on the outside.
Yeah.
It's rough like that on the bottom. But I don't see anything soft or anything, so it should be good. A couple slugs under there. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to pull this scale out that way. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to back the trailer in from this way, you know. And the scale's really, oh, we can take this part of the scale off. I'll have to go from the front here. I was watching, like, this pumpkin hanging here. It could hang here for days. It ain't gonna come down. Once it's up, it's tightened on there, so it's fairly heavy, honey.
It's heavy.
Yeah, just take this top sheet if you want. I'll take the bottom.
With the pumpkin just right down the hill.
Well, I got some foam for the bottom. Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Yep, I got some foam on the bottom. I haven't put it on there yet, but we will put it on there. Good thing to remind me.
Where do you want this?
I just throw it up by the shed. And I might go back here with this. All right, so since the pumpkin is dead on that we know of, now the calibration on the scale could technically be off, but it seemed like it weighed me pretty close there. So we're just hoping that it stays above 2,200 pounds. So it's about 2240 something. So we got about 40 pounds of scale calibration that it could be off and still be 2,200. So we'll be right there. So they say, oh yeah, weigh it on, if you grow it on a scale, there ain't no surprise at the thing. Well, kind of is, because I don't know. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. It's not a certified scale by any means. All right, let's unplug it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull that scale back. I probably should have grabbed my neighbor's tractor. I could have just came in and grabbed it with the forks, but we'll pull it back. The unfortunate thing is it weighs about 200 pounds, 300 or something, I don't know. Okay, and actually, let's see here. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab a fence post and I'll inch it forward with a lever. And then I'll grab it and pull it. So my luck is gonna weigh 2199. The reason I'm looking for 2200 for those watching is that's where you get the jacket for the GPC. Then we got her off of there. as far as I can get that. So that's why we're looking for 2,200. Now the site record at this weigh-off we're going to is like 2184. If a guy beats that and a guy wins, it's $2,000 bonus. So I feel pretty confident in my calibration that I'm not off by 60 pounds, but boy, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Doesn't help. Let's pull this vine out of the way. Pretty honking vine. Fans out of the way here. Oh, look at that big old root. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'll show that on video later. Okay, let's keep getting that stuff out of the way. Okay, now. That's heavy. Heavy, heavy duty. He weighs 300 pounds. All right, should be good. Bet. I ain't gonna be able to move that now that there's weight on it. That'll be okay though. Okay. So drive my truck back here and there'll be white foaming and they must be on that thing. how you work out your triceps. Whew. Get your arms burning. So, probably gonna put it stem side forward. I'll have to wait till my wife gets back, have her hold it, but we'll kind of try and figure out we want some good tongue weight on her. So we want a little more than centered on the rear axle, which it is. And then because pumpkin generally weighs more in the front, that'll help a little bit too. So just kind of, I think the pallet's on there pretty square and we'll be good. So I'll put this white foam, we'll wait a second when we're ready to put it down because it's windy. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it stem side forward, honey. So I'll have you hold it while I put the trailer underneath it. So I'll come here. You'll have to stand like this because the trailer will hit you in the legs. Too far. About right there. Yes, it is. Oh, that's heavy. It's not a good week for the whole back situation. A little bit of a rut here. Come on, you fucker. Big old hole over here. All right. Yeah, I know. I tried. I'm only so strong. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to let go of the pumpkin. Come up here and like pull that vine out, but you can't step on the trailer because I'm holding it. Oh, here, actually, I could. Okay. Yep. Okay, I just hold it. Okay. Okay. We're good. What's that? You have a heart attack. How about me?
Felt good last time, I think. Sort
I'll
of.
have to push it that way a little bit.
Not too bad though. Yeah, you're right.
The pallet can't shift, the pumpkin has to shift. The pallet's already centered on the trailer. So yeah, I'll have to push it this way when we set it down. Because I'm pretty, well, I am a little tight this side, but it's gonna be like really hard for me to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might be able to walk it over though. Yeah, it's just not gonna work that way though. our best bet will be to push it over. So let's see. I think I like that. So I think what we'll do is we'll hook the truck up just so when we set it down that the trailer don't like tip one way or the other. You want to spin this clockwise till it gets about that high. Holy smokes. Can't get in. Higher. Yeah, a little bit more. Because I'm afraid my truck will like poke up a little bit. All right.
Off a little bit, but
Oh, you got to tell me left or right. I can't see the hitch.
okay.
And I can't turn the trailer because it's already square.
You tell me if it needs to go over.
That'll work. I'm just gonna, I mean, I can pull it a little bit. That'll be fine. Now, don't let me pull away without putting that hitch all the way up. I just don't want to put it all the way up right now in case I need to like set it back down or something.
Okay. I don't forget your phone.
My phone? My phone's filming.
Your phone.
Oh.
The phone's pushing.
Foam. I thought you said phone. Okay.
Do you want me to move it?
Well, let's only set the foam under there. So I think these are 4 foot. They are. So I don't know which way is going to be the best to go with them.
Like slide it from this side? Like
Yeah, but then you'd have like, you know what I mean? One side's going to have a gap like this. See that? And then the other side might be not so much. Let me see how the length of this pumpkin. On the scale, it looked like I could get away with this. Yeah, that's pretty wide that way. Well, maybe we'll just fit. Should have an extra piece or two. Let's just go.
Oh, and you're gonna lay one.
I might be lay one on the side on there. I think I should have enough. If not, I think I got another one of these somewhere else. Okay. Nope, I only got an inch gap, so just let's just push this like a little bit, like that. And then we should be able to just put this on the side.
Yep.
We can always break this off later. Okay. So, I'm wondering if I push and you let it down. Let me see how hard it's going to be to push, because we need to push it a little bit. I mean, what do you think? What would you rather do, push or run the chain fall? The chain fall, like, it's like hard to get going, but once it's going, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You want to try and...
What's more important?
Well, we got to get it square,
Right.
so it doesn't matter how it happens. But just come in,
I think it might be easier for me to push.
just come in here, and then yeah, I can kind of pull it a little bit.
Yeah.
But here, I'll let you get in this spot, and then we'll see if you can push it far enough.
Oh, it is heavy. Fuck.
That should be good. We just gotta, let's get real close to the bottom, and I can kind of pull too. Here, let me just relax. I'm gonna grab a little rope or something, honey, so I can like give myself a pull on it too. This is, let's see, what do we got here? What is going on here? Are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. I got it. All right, for those of you watching, I'm just gonna rig a little rope up here so my wife's gonna push, and I'm gonna just pull a little bit because we wanna get the pumpkin square on the pallet is all. And how's your foam?
I have to double check here. This blue.
Okay, that's fine. Should be good. Problem is where I'm pulling from, I'm gonna twist it a little bit. Let me re-rig my end. Get around 2 straps would be better. So, okay. When I pull, honey, it might want to twist, so you'll have to use your arms to keep me from twisting it as you push it. All right, I'm gonna start lowering it and then start pushing. Oh no! I knew that was gonna be a problem with the damn wind. Ready?
I think so.
All right. All right, are you pushing?
Yep.
All right, there's some weight on there. Can let go. Let's see.
This rope was kind of coming down. I was trying to stop it from getting out.
Well, it's fine if it falls. Oh, I think we're good.
Is it bad?
No, I
Hard to tell.
think we're
I
okay.
was trying to push.
I think we're better than it was.
We were better than it was.
So I think we're, cause like,
There's a little cockeyed on the side, but I don't know that that's gonna hurt.
I'll say I got like that much width between my hand and the fender. Yeah, if anything, we got more room on this side now, so we're good.
Okay. Well,
And,
it's not evenly shaped.
So, yeah. And now we just gotta make sure it's, I think it's good front to back, but. So you gotta put weight on the front of the trailer, otherwise it'll not pull the trailer real well, so. And we got more pumpkin in front of the axle, so it should be good. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it down and I should be able to see the truck kind of sag and just kind of watch that jack. That's what I'm gonna watch. And you should be able to see it kind of. I didn't see it sag as much as I wanted to.
What does that mean?
Well, that means we might need to put a little more weight on the front of the pumpkin, or on the front of the trailer.
Oh.
Which means we have to
Something
do.
for that?
Yeah, it's called. We pick it back up and back the trailer up. Oh well, we are gonna do that.
That's an extra almost 150 pounds.
There's weight on there.
For sure.
I can't pick it, but close. I don't know that I got all the weight off there yet, but it's pretty close. Well, there's still some weight on there, so we should be good. And yeah, we'll put the watermelon on the front. Yeah, we'll put the watermelon on the front. That'll give another extra 100 some pounds. All right. You want to wind that all the way up? I'll unhook the pumpkin. Oh, got her. I was gonna spray something so it squeaks a damn bunch.
Well, stop. Oh my
Yep.
God. That was a squeaky wheel.
There's just slugs everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's put the safety chains on. Okay. So I'm gonna drive forward, and we just gotta make sure these straps don't catch on anything. Just, I don't know if you need to hold them on the way, just watch and like yell if something does.
It'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, this would be the problem here probably. And then I'll be watching my mirrors because I'll be really tight with the side of the trailer and stuff.
Right.
What's that? I know, I'm gonna have to drive right through my cover crop, which is what it is. Oh, shit.